You're watching Jammu Links News. I'm Vandana Gupta and welcome to the daily updates of Midday News. Let's begin. High-speed mobile internet services were restored on a trial basis in one district each in Kashmir and Jammu regions after a year after the facility was suspended. According to the order issued by the Jammu and Kashmir Home Department, the high-speed mobile data services will be restored in Ganderbal district of Kashmir and Udhampur of Jammu region with immediate effect. The order shall remain valid till September 8th next month, it said. The order said the high-speed internet will be provided to post-paid subscribers while prepaid customers would be able to enjoy the benefit of the services only after completing the verification process. Two CRPF jawans and a policeman were martyred in a terrorist attack in Baramulla district of Jammu and Kashmir on Monday. Terrorists attacked a security forces party at Anaka in Kareri area of Baramulla district in North Kashmir this morning. Security forces have cordoned off the area and a hunt has been launched to nab the terrorists. India's COVID-19 tally rose to 26,47,663 on Monday, with a single-day spike of 57,981 infections, while the death toll crossed the 50,000 mark with 941 fresh fatalities. The recovery surged to 19,19,842, pushing the recovery rate to 72.51%. The total number of tests for detection of COVID-19 also crossed the 3 crore mark in India. Jammu and Kashmir recorded 449 new instances of the coronavirus infection, taking the total number of cases reported in the Union Territory to 28,470 on Sunday, while 15 COVID-19 patients died in the last 24 hours. With this, the death toll in the Union Territory has risen to 542, of which 501 were from the Valley and 41 from the Jammu region. There are now 6,985 active cases in the Union Territory, while 20,943 patients have recuperated from the disease. The centre will assist the Union Territory of Jammu and Kashmir to establish public grievance portal in each of its 20 districts to ensure timely redressal of governance-related complaints, Union Minister of State for Personnel Dr. Jitendra Singh said on Sunday. In a significant drive to strengthen the ongoing good governance initiatives there, Singh and Lieutenant Governor of Jammu and Kashmir Manoj Sinha held a telephonic discussion of the plan for the next phase of expansion of the online public grievance redressal portal in the Union Territory. Pilgrimage to the holy cave shrine of Mata Vaishno Devi in Jammu resumed on Sunday, nearly 5 months after being suspended on March 18th due to coronavirus pandemic. However, there will be some restrictions, including a cap on the number of people allowed to visit the shrine every day, keeping in view the safety guidelines to curb the spread of COVID-19 disease. In the first week of the pilgrimage, 2,000 pilgrims will be allowed, of which 1,900 will be from Jammu and Kashmir and the remaining 100 from outside the Union Territory. The pilgrims will be allowed to undertake the yatra only after online registration.
जय माता दी। मैं राकेश कुमार रियासी से माता वैष्णो की कृपा से आज दर्शन को आए हैं। हर महीने संक्रांत में आते हैं, 30-32 साल हो गए आते हुए। ये लॉकडाउन की वजह से 4-5 महीने का हमें ब्रेक था। गवर्नमेंट का भी शुक्रिया, जो श्राइन बोर्ड का भी, और माता रानी की बहुत बड़ी कृपा हुई हम पे कि इन्होंने आज यात्रा खोली है।
Dharmarth Trust reopened all temples of the UT for the public after having observed shutdown of religious places since 20th of March due to coronavirus pandemic. However, the trust also cautioned pilgrims and devotees to strictly adhere to the safety measures and standard operating procedures issued by the government to contain the spread of the pandemic. The Dharmarth Trust manages over 100 temples and religious places across Jammu and Kashmir. Some of these include Raghunath Temple and Ranbireshwar Temple in Jammu City and Shankaracharya Temple and Mata Kheer Bhavani Temple in Srinagar, among several others spread across districts of Jammu and Kashmir. Pakadanga police registered a case against several persons for their statement, which has hurt sentiments of a particular community, and arrested 2 persons. As per police sources, Pakadanga police, on the directions of IGP Jammu Mukesh Singh, registered a case prompting enmity between 2 groups breaching peace and hurting religious sentiments. The main accused, Satpal, has been arrested along with another accused, Deepak. Further investigation into the case is going on.
इस पे कार्रवाई शुरू की और अभी तक 2 लोगों को इसमें गिरफ्तार कर लिया गया है, जिसमें एक का नाम है सतपाल शर्मा, जिसने इस तरह के अपशब्द कहे थे, और दूसरे का नाम है दीपक। एक और लड़का जो उस वीडियो में दिख रहा है, उसकी तलाश की जा रही है, उसका नाम रोहित है, और जल्द ही जम्मू पुलिस इसको गिरफ्तार करने में कामयाब हो जाएगी। मेरी जनता से ये अपील है कि इस तरह के वीडियोस को दोबारा सर्कुलेट ना करें।
A group of priests carrying the holy mace of Lord Shiva on Sunday left for Kailash Kund Lake, located at an altitude of 14,700 feet in Dora district of Jammu and Kashmir. The annual pilgrimage to the holy Kailash Kund Lake has been cancelled this year due to COVID-19 pandemic. The 10-day pilgrimage had already been shortcut to 3 days, allowing only the Chhari Mubarak procession to the lake through traditional Himalayan route. This year, only a select group of priests were allowed to perform the rituals in connection with the annual pilgrimage due to pandemic situation. A major tragedy was averted on Monday when the security forces recovered an improvised explosive device planted by terrorists in Jammu and Kashmir's Pulwama district. The police said an IED planted by terrorists under a bridge near Tujan village in Pulwama was detected and recovered by the security forces. Terrorists have been planting IEDs on roads and highways to target passing vehicles of the security forces in Kashmir.